welcome to Nightbringer's Watch. I am your host Fuck, and tonight we are playing some more Magic the Gathering and Best of One Arena. This deck allows since it is built around my favorite creature type, which is Rogues, and it has some beat up elements. It's also a heavy mill theme. It is for historic and it's not a Luros deck. So first of all we have our mill creatures in Ring Crab as general enabler, and also Thieves Guild Enforcer, Thought Thief, and Murfolk Windrobber as core of the deck. Further rogues are UNT Malison, which works perfectly well with Sarah Stan. Also it gives us some more advantage through the dungeon mechanic. Then the Nighthawk Scavenger with Lifelink against aggro decks, and the Brazen Borrower for disruption. As counter and removal we have Didn't Say Please, Drawn in Lock, and Blood Thief Thirst. Then we have Into the Story, a strong card draw, and one Cling to Dust against Escape, Flashback, and Disturb. So here it might be worth considering Rotten Reunion. And in our land slots we have 5 islands and 5 swamps to go along with the 4 Fabled Passages, which also enable Ruin Trap. Then Castle Lockthrain for card draw, 2 Temples and 4 Warrior Graves for the dual color slots, and 3 Agalim's Awakening, which also can be used to get back our Rogues from graveyard. So, without further ado, let's jump into the game and hope we see Rogues still working in Historics. I haven't been able to test them since the release of Midnight Hunt, but I think they're still pretty strong. So, I see you in the games. So, round 1 of our adventure with Dem Rogues, my beloved rogue deck. And I think this hand looks great. We have a Temple for turn 1, with which we can scry, and a Watery Grave, which we may bring untapped on turn 2 for the UNT Malison, and from then on we'll see. Not the fastest hand, but I think it's a good hand. Opponent mulled to 5. Plays a forest. We play the temple. Swamp to the bottom. Opponent plays a mountain. Could be Gruul aggro. Is that a thing in Historic? Outland Liberators, so it's Wolf? There's a Thief Guild Enforcer, so we play the Watery Grave, but tap. And shift the turn. Wolf transformed. Oh yeah, I should have played the Thief's Guild Enforcer there. Rockfell Veil and Ranger class. Oh yeah, it's a Gruul aggro deck. We play Thief's Guild Enforcer and mill some cards. Opponent attacks. We won't block. Gets in for 3. We draw a Didn't Say Please, so we are going to play an island, and I think we will wait and counter with the Didn't Say Please. Plays Kessick Naturalist. I think we will counter that. I don't want a Naturalist which ramps him. We milled 2 Nightpack Ambusher. That's good. Glad they are out of the way. Gets in for 5. We won't block. Right now I think we will need the Thief Guild Enforcer to mill some more. Play a Swamp and a Nighthawk Scavenger. Mill 2 more cards. And hunt our Thief Guild Enforcer. No attacks. Plays a Rootborn Crack. Plays another Ranger class. Gets another token. Levels up the Ranger class. Opponent attacks. Only with the wolf token. We will block, and maybe we'll bring back our... Will we? No, we won't. We will play Aghanim's Awakening as land. Tapped. Play UMT Medicine. Maybe we will bring in the Soaring Thought Thief when they attack. That is up the Ranger class. Has no 2 level 2 Ranger classes. It's in. Only with a wolf. It's 2 counters on it. We will bring in the Soaring Thought Thief. And we will block. Gain 5 life back. It's the turn. We draw a Merfolk Windrobber. Okay. We will attack with the UNT Medicine. Leaving the Soaring Thought Thief back, maybe for blocking or reacting, I don't know. Has a brute Cathar. Okay. Getting in for 3. Venture into the dungeon. The lost mine of Pendelhaven. Fendelver. Cast Lochthwain. Yeah, we keep that. So we can Aghanim's Awakening next turn. We will play a Merfolk Windrobber and shift the turn. Face a primal adversary. Yeah, we can counter that. Resolves. Phase 1 times this adversary cost and animates a forest. Gets in with the Frenzy Trapbreaker. We will block, I think. Let that resolve. Block with the Windrobber. Sack the Windrobber. Draw a card. Pass. At the end of the end step, we play into the story. Draw 4 cards. Cast Lochthwain. And this is an instant. Okay. Get in with the UMT Medicine again. With 3, venture further into the dungeon. Let's get a token to block. And we end the turn. There's a werewolf pack leader resolves. On the attacks only with the adversary. Okay. We will block only with the goblin token. Oh, it tramples. I forgot. End of turn. We play a Thief's Guild Enforcer. Deal 2 cards. Play another Thief's Guild Enforcer. With 4 cards. Yeah. And Cling to Dust. So, creature card gives us 30 life, otherwise we draw a card. Yeah, let's get rid of the Nightpack Ambusher to gain 3 life. And then it's our turn. We play an island and an Academy's Awakening, X3. So we can get back our Thieves Guild Enforcer and our Nighthawk Scavenger. Both trigger the Thieves Guild Enforcer 3 times, meaning 12 cards in total. Our opponent has still many cards left before they mill out. But we attack with the Thought Thief and the UNT Medicine. Oh no, the medicine is not unblockable now. That's been a punt. I play that deck really often, normally. Blocks with a Threatbreaker, yeah. My bad. Plays a Mantle of the Wolf. It's 4+4 now. Is 2 wolf creature tokens. Okay. Ranger class triggers 2 times. Puts both counters on the adversary. Yeah, I figured that. We will block with the Nighthawk Scavenger the primal adversary, and with an Thieves Guild Enforcer the Werewolf Pack Leader. We receive 10, gain 7 life back with a lifelink. Opponent plays a mountain and shifts the turn. We will play an island and get in with the Thought Thief. Milling an island, okay. Opponent drops to 10 and we shift the turn. Has 12 cards left in the library. Levels up a Ranger class. Plays an Outland Liberator. Okay. Attacks with the 2 wolf tokens and a Frenzy Trapbreaker. The 1/1 counters go on the wolves, and we will play another Thieves Guild Enforcer. We are milling 6 cards. And we cling to Dusk, a Naturalist, the UNT Medicine. Gaining 3 life. And we won't block. Dropping to 3. Blood Chief's Thirst. Creature Planeswalker. Mana value 2 or less. Those have 2 or less. So we kill the Blood Chief Thirst. And we have 5 cards. Fabled Passage. When we attack, we get in for 10. Right, he stepped out. Yeah, that's it. Blocks the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Hit for 10. We won our first round. Round 2 of our Dem Rogues adventure in Historic. And this hand, I like it a lot, but I don't think I can keep it. 2 Blood Chief's Thirst, Nighthawk Scavenger, 2 Academy's Awakening, our only 2, and a swamp, and nothing else to play? No. This is much better. We will put the Cling to Dust to the bottom. Opponent plays a mountain and shifts the turn. We will play the Temple of Defeat. And yeah, we keep the Ruin Crab. Plays the Den of the Buckbear. We play the Ring Crab. Play the Table Passage. We mill the deck of many things into mountains. Crack the Table Passage. Get a swamp, get 3 more cards, a Mindstone into more mountains. Opponent plays another mountain and shifts the turn. We draw another Ring Crab, which we will play. And Agadeem's Awakening as land. And during the tap, milling 6 more cards. What is this kind of deck? Crystal Weak, Cold Steel Heart, and I have not the slightest clue what opponent is playing. We will attack and send a sign. One plays another mountain. Activates the Den of the Buckbeard just to tap out. And we will just shift the turn. And gives up. That's it. So easy it can be with playing rogues. Round 3 in Historic with Dem Rogues. And we have 2 lands and here I think we keep this. It's an okay hand. It's not particularly good. But depending on the game, oh god. Okay, maybe we are too slow for this round. If opponent plays control, Nix freeze ran. Life game? Let's crack the Fabled Passage. We get an island. Play a swamp. And shift the turn. Opponent gains a life. There's a hello fountain. Huh? Midnight clock. Okay. Perfect time for the Sovereign Thief. Has a Sound of Doom. Puts the counter on the Midnight Clock. We will play a swamp and attack. Like to draw some more lands here. Only 2 cards. Mythos of Illuna. The token is a copy of target permanent. Oh, okay. Gets another life and a clock counter. There's Chemister's Insight. Draws 2 cards, has Jumpstart, and what happens there? Okay, we'll take it. Climbing further ladder with surrendering our opponents. One power of our adventure in Historic. This is a hand that I like to keep. Though I do not have the slightest clue if we are fast enough. Plays a Rootbound Crack. Tapped. We play a Temple of Deceit and Scry. Let's shift first. Yeah, let's keep this. Plays blights the pathway and gains for life and picks environmental sciences. We will play a Fabled Passage and shift the turn. Never saw a deck playing Crime Session. Plays environmental sciences. Gets a snow-covered swamp. Plays the snow-covered swamp. Passes the turn and we will crack the Fabled Passage for a swamp. Our turn. We will play the Castle Locthwain and UNT Medicine. And we shift the turn. But there's nothing we can get with Saracen. Anger of the Gods, okay. Passes the turn, we will play an island and shift the turn. Anger of the Gods, 3 damage. Plays a snow-covered swamp, plays Yargle. Okay. Didn't say please. We mill a Clackbird and opponent scoofs it up. It's still this easy to win with rogues. Round 5 with rogues in historic. I keep this hand, definitely. Turn 1, Watery Grave, Ruin Crab. Turn 2, Ruin Crab, Swamp, or Fabled Passage. I don't know. Opponent goes first. Plays a Swamp. Duress or God? No. Knows what's coming. Yeah. Gets rid of Into the Story. I figured that. Pay the 2 life for the Watery Grave, play a Ruin Crab. Opponent knows what's coming. Plays a Castle Locthwain, Yargle Spunlurker. Discard Academy's Awakening. Oh, we exile it. We play a Ruin Crab. A Fabled Passage. There's 6 cards. Crack the Fabled Passage. Get an island. There's 6 more cards. And we are getting rid of pretty strong stuff there. With 2 Phyrexian Obliterators and a Phyrexian Arena. We won't attack. Vicious Rumors. What will we discard? I think we discard the Merfolk Windrover. And we melt Cling to Dust. Plus the Bojuka Bog. Excise our... No! Oh, right. Bojuka Bog is historic. We play a Swamp and have enough mana for Drown in the Lake. Milling 6 cards, 2 Baleful Masteries, and a Castle Locthwain. I think that's good, that's gone. And we pass the turn. Murderous Rider, we will drown in the lock. Counter that. Get out of here. There is another Bojuka Bog. Exiles the drown in the lock. We will play a Swamp And there's 6 more cards. That's 3 Murderous Rider out of the way. Yeah, we shift the turn. Plays a swamp, has another Fenlurker. We will play into the story to draw 4 cards. And I think we just gotta Bloodchief first. There's a Phyrexian Arena. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Okay, we will play a Watery Grave. Tapped. There's 6 more cards. There's the last Murderous Rider, and I think the 3rd Obliterator. Then we will pity theft the Phyrexian Arena. So they have to play it again, and we won. And they scoop it up. 5 wins in a row. 4 of them scooped. I think that's brilliant. And we climbed the ladder to Platinum Tier 3. Okay, I think this had been a very, very quick adventure. I never expected 4 opponents to scoop with a rogue deck. Don't know if this is the quickest 5-game video on YouTube, but I hope you liked it. I hope you watched it until the end, subscribed, leave the comment, and I see you in the next video.